When we left you in the last episode, we were heading towards Mataranka. In the second stage of our journey, we'll be heading to Mataranka and the Kakadu National Park. But before we go too far, we've just got a couple of jobs to do. We couldn't go past the Devil's Marbles without calling in for a look. Another rest area for the night, and then heading to Daily Waters for a quick look around there. Daily Waters dump point was, let's say, unique. One good thing about the free camps is their amazing sunsets. We finally made it to Mataranka and we're staying at the Little Ropers Stock Camp. Every night at 7 o'clock, the kids get a chance to feed the squirrel gliders. We spent the morning at the Mataranka thermal pools.
You may end up in...
Yeah, the crocodile. Let's say a crocodile ends up a handbag, yeah.
And then we filled our afternoon in at Bitter Springs.
Jack!
If you're ever in Mataranka, do yourself a favour and go and see Nathan Whippy Griggs.
Shearing sheds, bending backs, Australian dreams under padded hats.
The boys are all inspired and now it's time to do some damage.
Remember what he said? No, over your head, over your head.
You know that annoying guy that does everything on their first try?
Yeah!
Well done.
Good advice.
Hey, I'm no expert. Maybe we could Google whip cracking for dummies. Yeah.
Success at last. If you're heading to Mataranka, I probably wouldn't put Mataranka Falls on your list of things to do. The walk was hot and the falls were, let's say, disappointing. After 3 relaxing days, we're on the road again, heading to Kakadu. Yesterday we arrived at Kakadu. We know everyone says Kakadon't, but I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yeah. Cool.
An adventure, a different national park than we're used to, so let's see what the day brings. And here our adventure into Jim Jim Falls begins.
We're going the right way.
We were really hoping we had gone the right way because Jack had the shits. You better hope so.
Well, there's a beach pools over that side. There's a beach and everything. Are you loving it, Jacko?
No.
No. What about you, Lukey? Are you loving it? You're not loving it? This is cool. You still loving it? Are you loving it? Say it loud, Luke. Are you loving it?
Yeah.
Still loving it, Jack?
No. Not a chance. Look at the waterfall.
It's cool.
Tiny.
Now he's well and truly got the shits.
Still loving it?
No. Ricky's finding it quite funny. Jack is not.
It's got the poos.
He has got the poo. I guess a little bit of water can brighten your day. 2, 3, go!
What do you think?
I think we should have left more time. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
No, I
I guess I must have misunderstood what he said.
Yeah.
Me?
If you just give us about 5 minutes, maybe we'll get a family photo. Or maybe we won't. Okay, so where is your aerial, Dad?
Well, I'm not sure, but going along the rough ground, I think it might have vibrated out. I didn't see it. Karen said to me, "Why did you put the aerial down?" I said, "Put it down where?" "Oh, it's gone."
Today, Jack will be one step closer to conquering his fear of heights. He even chose to fly with the door open. Luke just loves trying anything new. Well, look at that, we've even got a bit of a smile. and Dad flying in the helicopter next to us. Happy 70th birthday, Dad. It was the last day of aerial burning today, so they were making the most of it. That's the end to another big day.
We're on a solo mission today. Mum and Dad have chosen to have a rest day after our dipping excursion yesterday. Today we were going to go to Gunlock Falls, but it's closed. We're going to Motorcar Falls, Motorcar Creek, something like that anyway. Let you know how our adventures go. But it's not a good start. The road's very corrugated, so I think Dad will be pleased he gave up on today's mission.
Luke sneakily whispers to Brett, "This is freezing."
What did you say?
As elegant as ever.
Hello, anyone home?
Once they were more confident, they continued to jump and jump and jump. Jack even spotted a few donkeys on our way out of Motorcar Creek. Our last thing for the day was Magoo Falls. Don't go through there, Louis. Did you miss the whole crocodile sign? It was a bit of a wet walk in, but totally worth it once you got to the waterfall. If there's rocks safe to jump off, these two will find them. It's our last day to explore Kakadu, so today we're going to see some Indigenous artwork and head to Cahill's Crossing. We went to Cahill's Crossing to see if we could see some wild salties. We were definitely not disappointed. It's kind of terrifying when they disappear like that. This is what we came to see. The crocs going over Cahill's Crossing. Then we headed to the Ubia Lookout to see some more Indigenous art and enjoy the amazing views from up the top of the lookout. We headed back to the Yellowstone Jetty only to find some wild brumbies. It'll be hard to beat a Kakadu sunset.
We've just finished our 4 nights. We absolutely loved Kakadu. We had 3 jam-packed days, lots of walks, but keeping in mind we obviously had a 4-wheel drive, and we've also got kids that, well, they can walk up to about 10 k's a day. Day 1 we did Jim Jim Falls, which was a 4-wheel drive track in, really corrugated, and then a 4-wheel drive track at the end. The walk in was challenging to the waterfall.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit of an epic journey to get in there.
Lots of rock climbing.
If we were to do it again, we'd probably allow a full day to do Jim Jim Falls. Second day, we got up early. Mum and Dad didn't want to do that one, so we were on a solo mission that day, and we went and did Motorcar Creek Falls or Plunge Fall or something like that. Drive to Motorcar was an easy drive though. You didn't need a full drive. But again, the walk-in was it was a 7k round trip. Very rocky at the end and big boulders to climb over. So pretty hard going for kids that were smaller than ours. Big rocks there that you could jump off. And then left there and went to Magoo, where it was a 4-wheel drive track in. Really easy walk once you got there, so there was heaps of people there, heaps of kids. Yeah, we went and looked at some rock art yesterday. We probably preferred Ubia, I think it's called, or Ubia. So the rock art there was absolutely amazing, and then there was a big lookout there that you could walk right to the top of it. It was just amazing to see Kakadu from up high where we went. And Cahill's Crossing we did yesterday. At high tide, all the crocs swim over the concrete bridge into the river on the other side. Had a croc sitting probably 10 metres from us. And huge croc just sitting there in the water, just with his mouth open, waiting for the fish to come over the wall and looking for an easy meal, I guess. There was a dog down there though, we thought he was going to be the easy meal. We still don't know who.
The swimming spots and just the different landscape. Look at it, it's got massive rock escarpments, and then there's beautiful green lush wetlands. It's just so different in all in one spot.
We'd only seen like the waterfalls and stuff, but we hadn't really seen much of the wetlands until we went up in the helicopters. We saw lots of wildlife too. We saw wallaroos, brumbies, donkeys, pigs, crocodiles, lizards, heaps of different birds, hawks, wedgies.
Did you see water buffalo too?
Nan and Pop saw water buffalo on their helicopter flight. I really liked Motorcar Falls or Plunge Falls, whatever it was, only because the kids really got out of their comfort zone there was a huge rock jump there that you had to just be super brave and try and jump off. Yeah, so I enjoyed watching the kids do that, so that was probably one of my highlights. Jack, what do you think of Kakadu?
I like doing the helicopter flight and flying over the Ranger Mine and going to Magook Falls and jumping off all the rocks and swimming under the waterfall.
What do you think of Kakadu?
Good. I liked walking Jim Falls and going to Magook and jumping off the rocks.
Do you like the drive into Jim Jim Falls? You did?
And I also liked the helicopter flight.
Yeah. What do you think was going to happen to the dog?
Getting.
You thought he was going to get eaten?
I thought it was going to be the cook's lunch.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be the Croc's lunch if you kept standing next to the dog. So this is where we leave you with stage 2. We have stage 3 coming up, which is Darwin to Lake Argyle. In stage 3's video, we'll be exploring the Adelaide River, the Litchfield National Park, and Lake Argyle.